Alright, yo, what's up? It's the kid Juan P. You know what I mean? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all how to mix and master in this Cool Edit Pro and make your shit sound good. Cause a lot of people have been asking me how I get my mixtape shit to sound all good and professional and shit when I be using Cool Edit Pro. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give y'all a rundown. You know what I mean? On how to work this shit to make it sound extra good, you know what I mean, without having to go to a big ass studio just to record a mixtape and shit. You know what I mean? Because I only go to the studio to record like my album shit. You know what I mean? Using the Pro Tools and all that other shit. But in my home studio, I record off this Cool Edit Pro shit. You know what I mean? For my mixtapes, which is it's also good for like covers and shit like that. You know what I mean? So let's get into this shit. All right, I got my beat loaded up on track 1. You know what I mean? And alright, I'm gonna go down here before you even start recording, before you even lay your vocals down. Alright, you see your highs, your mids, and your lows over here. Alright, and what you want to do is you want to double click in there. Alright, and I'm gonna make this 10 for my highs, 2 for my mids, and -5 for my lows. And I'm going to do that on every track that I'm recording vocals on. Alright? 10, 2, -5. Like I said, every track that you're recording vocals on, you want to change your highs, your mids, and your lows. I'm going to just do 4 right now, because I'm going to just lay this chorus down for y'all. Or a little verse, I mean. And just so I can show you how to mix and master real quick. Alright, one more time. 10 for the highs, 2 for the mids, -5 for the lows. Every track, the same thing. Alright, so it should look like that. 10 to -5, 10 to -5, 10 to -5, 10 to -5. Alright, and another thing you want to do before you even start recording. Alright, you see this out one right here. Alright, you're going to click on that. Alright, and this little playback devices box is going to pull up. Alright, then you want to click on new bus. Alright, after you click on new bus, you want to change your name up here. And I'm going to just change mine to Juan. Alright, J-U-A-N, don't matter what you name it. But, alright, then you want to go down here to amplitude. And you click the drop down button over here. Alright, and then you want to click on dynamic processing, add, it'll move over. Alright, then you want to highlight dynamics processing over here. Alright, then click properties. Alright, and make sure you have it on classic soft knee. Alright, classic soft knee. Just exit out of it. Then you want to go back over here. Then you want to click on delay effects. And then after you click delay effects, it'll drop down. And then you'll see reverb. Click on reverb and make sure add reverb over here to the effects. Alright, then click properties. Alright, this little message is gonna pop up, but never mind that. Just hit OK. And then alright, at the top of your drop down box in reverb, make sure it says vocal natural reverb. Alright? And then hit prepare. Alright? Then just exit out of it. Alright? Then this playback devices is gonna pop up again. Then you'll see bus A, and that's the real-time effects you just created. Alright, so highlight bus A, and then click in the box for same for all tracks. Make sure that's check marked. Make sure it's check marked and same for all tracks. And then just hit OK. Alright, and then apply. And OK. Alright. And then, like I said, you don't want to do anything to the track 1 where your beat is. You don't want to do nothing. Don't fuck with the highs, mids, or the lows at all. And actually, since I put same for all tracks, it changed the out one to bus A for all the tracks. But like I said, you don't do nothing to it. So we're gonna click bus A, alright, and then click on wave mapper, alright, and then hit OK. And that's the track with your beat. And so like I said, you don't want to fuck with it. So put that back to what it was, out one, which is wave mapper. Alright, and then all my other tracks is bus A. Alright, and actually, what I just did to change it to bus A, putting the real-time effects in there with the reverb and all that shit, that's just gonna make sure that you're recording with your effects. It's recording your effects in real time. You know what I mean? So like when you're recording your vocals, the effects is recording with it. Like, you know, like post-production, but you're doing it while you're recording. The effects is working while you're recording. So it actually makes it sound real crisper, real cleaner, real more professional, you know what I mean? So you should be good. And actually, while we changed the highs, mids, and lows, that's just so that it can balance your vocals out with your beat. You know what I mean? So you're not like screaming over the beat or the beat screaming over you or anything like that. It doesn't distort it. You know what I mean? So 10, 2, -5 in your highs, mids, and lows. It makes it sound way much better. Trust me. Alright? And you want to turn your beat down just a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to play it real quick and see if it's peaking. Alright? Because you don't want it to go into the red. You don't want it to go into the red. Alright? It's about to be in the red a little bit. You know what I mean? And so I'm going to go and I'm going to turn it down. Not that far. It's about -9 or something. Alright, so now I'm ready to record. I just added my real-time effects and I just changed my highs, mids, and lows. You know, so my shit'll sound good while I'm recording it. Alright. So I'm about to lay down a verse for y'all real quick and give y'all an idea on how to mix and master the shit. Alright, so I'm getting ready to record, so bear with me. Alright. Plug my headphones up. Spit this hot shit. Alright, here we go. Bear with me and shit, I'm about to record. And actually, if y'all don't know, the R button is record. Just, you know what I mean? Just hit that. Then just go down here and hit the record button. I'm getting ready to record, so hang on. Yeah. It's 1P. Okay. They say that I'm a dead man walking, I'm squinting the corpse vision, but fuck it, I'm so corrupted from visiting morticians. I done lost so many homies. Fuck if I fall victim from doing what I have to, something you call sinning. Call me as a bitch and I wonder why she don't pay attention. But what the fuck would she do if she was in my position with no pots of pissing? That's the reason why we rob and steal something that is hood niggas call redemption. Alright. That's just a little sample, you know what I mean? That ain't really nothing, so never mind what the fuck I was rapping about or whatever. I'm just showing y'all motherfuckers how to record and make your shit sound good. But anyways, let's check it out, play it back real quick. Yeah. This 1P. Okay. They say that I'm a dead man walking, I'm squinting the corpse vision, but fuck it, I'm so corrupted from visiting morticians. I done lost so many homies. Fuck if I fall victim from doing what I have to, something you call sinning. Call me as a bitch and I wonder why she don't pay attention. But what the fuck would she do if she was in my position with no pots of pissing? That's the reason why we rob and steal something that is good niggas call redemption. Alright, and I'ma dub that. So let me record that again. Kinda fucked up a little bit, but never mind all that. Yeah, I'ma dub that real quick. So hang on. Alright, so here we go. They say that I'm a dead man walking, I'm squinting a corpse vision, but fuck it, I'm so corrupted from visiting morticians. I done lost so many homies, fuck if I fall victim from doing what I have to something you call sinning. Karma is a bitch and I wonder why she don't pay attention. But what the fuck would she do if she was in my position with no pots of pissing? That's the reason why we rob and steal something that is hood niggas call redemption. Alright, dub that. Alright, we're gonna dub it again. We're gonna dub it again, alright? We're gonna go over it. One more time, we're gonna go over it again. Third track. You know what's good? They say that I'm a dead man walking, I'm squinting a corpse vision, but fuck it, I'm so corrupted from visiting morticians. I done lost so many homies, fuck if I fall victim from doing what I have to something you call sinning. Karma is a bitch and I wonder why she don't pay attention. But what the fuck would she do if she was in my position with no pots of pissing? That's the reason why we rob and steal something that is hood niggas call redemption. Alright, actually I lied. We're going to record 4 times, alright? What I'm about to do is my ad-libs or whatever the hell you want to call them, your ad-libs or your emphasis, alright? I'm going to do my emphasis right here on this 4th track, alright? I'm squinting the corpse vision from visiting morticians. Fuck if I fall victim, something you call sinning. Why she don't pay attention if she was in my position? Pots of pissing, call redemption. Alright, that was my emphasis. Alright. We done now, we done recording. Alright, I got 4 tracks, right? Alright, now what you want to do is double click on your first track. Alright, and this is the editing window. Alright. Every space where you didn't record at, whatever, let me see. Here we go. Alright, where you take your breaths at in between or whatever, you want to make sure you want to silence that. Alright, just highlight it. Just click on it and just drag it. Hold the mouse down, then just drag it. Then right click in it, and then just silence it in between your breaths or whatever. Silence. I'll silence that. Like I say, in between your breaths or whatever, just silence them. It's gonna make it sound way better, trust me. So it don't sound like no shit's in the background or anything like that. Alright, do it at the end of it too. Silence it. You can do that to every track. And you can actually cut this or whatever, but I'm gonna just silence it. You can cut it, but I'm gonna silence mine. Alright, the beginning and the end. You know what I mean? Because, you know, sound picks up, you know what I mean, in the background and shit, in between breaths. So just silence all that shit. Alright. Silence. Silence. It's a lot of work. Want your shit to sound good? Do it. Get it done. Shit's gonna pay off if you actually got some nice vocals on you. In between breaths, like I said, silence all that shit so it don't sound like nothing's in the background. Alright. Alright, that shit. I mean, if it's real small or something, I mean, cause you know I even do it in between my verses. You know what I mean? Like spots where I take big breaths at or something. I mean, and the way to get into there is just, you know, make it bigger so you can get in between them little ass spots and shit. You know what I mean? Just hit that little, you know, that zoom button or whatever. It'll make the track bigger so you can actually see into them little ass spots and shit. So silence that deal right there. Alright. And what I like to do, alright, my little intro or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. It's 1P.
Alright, what I like to do for that, I hit effects at the top. Alright. Then I go to filters for that. Quick filters. Alright, I like to hit the old time radio on that. Quick filters, old time radio. Turn it down a little bit, turn the master gain down a little bit.
Yeah. It's 1P.
I like to use I like to use that effect on my intro and outro, you know, shit like that. That's when I talk. You know what I mean? Then you want to hit that off with a little echo. You know what I mean? So go delay effects, echo, mid-tones following. Turn it down. Don't make it all loud and shit. Turn it down to about.
Yeah. It's 1P. Okay.
About 14 or whatever. It depends on the track, but I'm gonna hit 14. Alright, I'm gonna echo that where I'm talking at. Alright, and then my verse. The first track. This is the first track I laid. My verse. Only on the first track, your first verse that you record. Alright, you always want to echo that. Always. You always want to echo that. Mid-tones following, but you're going to make it real low. Alright, about 8.
They say that I'm a dead man walking, I'm squinting the corpse vision, but fuck it, I'm so corrupted from visiting morticians. I done lost so many homies. Fuck if I fall victim from doing what
I'm going to put 5. You always want to echo that. Your first verse. Alright, you always want to echo that. And I say about 5. Mid-tones following, about 5. Real low. You always want to echo it though. And then click the whole track by double clicking. Just double click anywhere in there. Alright, amplitude, amplify, center wave. Alright, center wave. You do it for every track. Highlight the whole track and every track. Amplify, center wave. Every track. Alright. Then the second track, double click it, effects, amplitude, amplify, center wave. You're going to do that for every track. Alright. Third track. The whole thing, amplitude, amplify, center wave. Every track. Highlight the whole thing. Double click it. Amplitude, amplify, center wave. Alright. It's gonna put you. That's gonna, and what that center wave is gonna put all the vocals lined up. If you accidentally, you know, set apart a little bit too late, other than the other verse or something like that, you know what I mean? Then it'll actually push it together. You know what I mean? It'll find it and line up all the words together on all verses and shit like that. Alright. And I talked on here, so alright. I'm gonna hit that off with. It's one of my talking parts on another verse or whatever. So I'm gonna just echo that a little bit. I mean, I ain't even gonna echo that. I'm gonna hit it with that filters, quick filters. You know, like I said, for your intro and your outro. You know, you talking to something on the verse. I mean, I like this effect, the old time radio. Filters, quick filter, old time radio. I like hitting it with that. So like, it kind of sound like an old time radio or something.
You know what's good?
You know, shit like that. Alright. So what we did was we silenced all the empty space where you didn't say